chime in and all this stuff. I'm like, why? All these people who've never heard of James Rolfe before now. So it's
Oh yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, you tell me. I was just like, you know, you were the ones looking at it, so I don't really know. But it was just like strange, like it was like, okay, well, if they didn't see the video, then it's like, okay, they're not gonna, like, they're after me for something else that they're making up that I didn't say. So I was like, okay, well then, you know, like everybody said, like I never planned to see the Independence Day sequel because it didn't have Will Smith and it just didn't look interesting. That there's a Ben-Hur remake, which I just thought was ridiculous. I was like, how can you remake Ben-Hur? And it was like, there's all the things that I don't see. I don't talk about things I don't see that much, but Ghostbusters was something a lot of people expected me. So it was like, I kind of had to just make the announcement and be like, oh, hey, just so you know, I'm not going to be seeing this just because it doesn't, you know, Dan Aykroyd was promising this Ghostbusters 3 movie for years and years to see the original crew back together one last time. And nothing wrong with the new crew. It was just wanting to see the old crew in there to pass the torch. You know, the same way that in Star Trek, Leonard Nimoy was in there as Spock, passing the torch on to young Spock. And Star Wars Force Awakens, they had Harrison Ford as Han Solo, but passing the torch onto the younger cast. I think that's the way it should have been done. And yeah, they got them in there, like they all had their endorsement. So I heard that they all have cameos, but they're not as their characters. It's just kind of like these really like throwaway kind of things. And you know, I haven't seen the movie, and like I even said in the review, like maybe it's good, you know, I don't know, but from what I've seen from the trailers, it didn't look good. And trailers are the reason why you choose to see movies or not. That's what a trailer is. It's to advertise the film and be like, okay, well, do you want to see this or do you not want to see it, and everything. So, yeah, so there was definitely no, I had no problem with the cast that they got for the younger Ghostbusters, and it's certainly not the gender. You know, I even said in the video, it doesn't matter, male Ghostbusters, female Ghostbusters, like everybody's equal to me, you know, so it didn't mean, like, never was it about the gender, but that's what they made it into. Like, oh, if you don't see this movie, then you know you're sexist or something. So that was really a shame. So that there was like a big mess like that going on. And maybe there are some people who actually were that was their reasons, and I kind of stepped into it. You know what I mean? Like got labeled with the wrong crowd or something. But I really loved Andre, Black Nerd. He did this great video on it, and remember he said the same things that were on my mind. He said, like, I mean, he saw the movie, he said it was like okay, and that like he got negative feedback either way when he did some other video on it. So no matter what you say, it you know, people are going to come after you. But the phrase I remember that just cracked me up was when he said, if Girl Meets World could be set in the same universe as Boy Meets World, then why can't Ghostbusters be set in the same universe as Ghostbusters? Because they wiped the canon clean. I was also kind of upset that they waited until Harold Ramis died to do it. Like, why did they wait so long? And then finally it happens right after that. I thought maybe like just wait like maybe 5 years or something, let that, you know, kind of settle. I thought it was a shame, but I don't think maybe the intention was for it to be any disrespect on him. Like, you know, I don't think maybe it was just like meant to all be a loving tribute, but just the way it came off, I just didn't think it was a good choice to go ahead with that movie at that time.